Recent pullbacks in the stock market bring back memories of being at sea during rough weather. Wow! Did you feel that rogue wave? It was a big one. The next thing one would hear was the commanding officer calling to the bridge, ordering the officer of the deck to find a smoother course. Sometimes that was possible. The ship could be steered directly into the wind or behind it. Yet other times, when the ship had to be at a certain time and place, the course and speed could only be modified slightly or not at all. The current market conditions have prompted some clients to have similar concerns. What can be done to lessen the blows? Should they sell out now and buy back later? Fortunately, just like history can be a guide, I think it can guide us now. Notice how the market has behaved recently. In early October, the market was doing very nicely. In mid-October, it pulled back to initial support, which went back to July. Then in late October, Halloween came a few days early. The market subsequently rallied. Then it did a dead cat bounce, which meant it went down a second time. Another rally ensued, but not as high. What followed was our current decline. We're now approaching the October lows, which I think is a good thing. Not that the market is down, but that the market continues to test support, not violate it. From my experience, I would say that we are probably in a narrowing sideways movement. This means we ought to get lower highs and a continued retreats to these lower lows, which I'll call secondary support. This might last until late January, at which time earnings ought to show that there is upside to this market. At that point, the market ought to break out upwards. This type of backfilling pattern is very typical of the stock market. What I'm saying is that I'm not concerned about a general stock market crash. For the post-Thanksgiving sales data, the Christmas season ought to be good. Online sales especially. A trade deal with China seems to be on the horizon. Oil is cheap, which means company profits and discretionary spending could be nice. I don't see a precipitating financial catastrophe that will crash the party. What I do see is the need for pullback so that the market doesn't get ahead of itself. If you have specific questions about your financial situation, give us a call at Armada Advisors, where we are charting a better course.